With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Finds his big tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Grab near the marker, it's Fields. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Option is set to
this Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fields. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Keep the empty and inside zone.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot to return that one as he booted it out of the back of the end zone. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Option is set.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. To throw, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Option is set.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Option is set.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Entering play call.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Option is set. Option is set.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 flip.
To the ground, he's got it again. Powers through the defender. Creates a little room.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Might be calling a hot route. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
That's caught. It's Toggle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets it down at the 23.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish, back on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Blood red option. Option is set to.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Gives it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Option is set
After
to.
picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Carr. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down.
Here we go. Kill, kill, kill.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's locked. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
There are
a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Option is set to.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down.
Easy. Unlocked.
On the move, it's Bob. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Coach, I'll go. Red option. Pass slide. Option is set to. Option is set to. Option is set to.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Alert.
The play action fake. Using the quick game. Breaks the tackle. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Coach RPO bubble Y pop.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down.
Lasso.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense
Entering play
holds
call.
firm.
Coach
No
suggestions.
pickup at
There are 8
all on that
categories.
play.
We have weld options.
Love the
Finish
job by
spot
the
is selected.
defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Entering
With that
play
latest
call.
touchdown
Coach
pass, might be a good
suggestions.
time to
There are 8
mention
categories. We
Brady
have
Quinn
15
threw 6
options.
touchdown passes
Advantage
against
selected.
BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it, he's in the zone, he's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has had a
Entering
long
play
day at the
call,
office,
coach
not to mention the
suggestions.
backfield,
There are
as the
6
defense has
categories.
been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense,
Entering
though, how
play call,
quickly they were
coach
able to get to the
suggestions. There
back
are 6
and get him down for a
categories.
big loss.
The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack it to the
Entering
ground.
play call, coach suggestions.
They'll start this
There are
drive
8
and snap it from the
categories.
40.
You have weld options, exclose HPDIV selected.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. They'll get him
Entering
stopped
play
at the
call,
45, but it's a
coach
big
suggestions. There are 8
15-yard
categories.
pickup
You have
and a
weld
1st down.
options. Mesh HD corner
Well, this
is
defense is going
selected.
to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages
Entering
in
play
store?
call,
We'll see as
coach
we start the 4th.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have weld opt, RPO alert bubble.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
Come on, set.
Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Irish! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Entering play call,
Pure
coach
domination all game
suggestions.
long
There
for
are
this
8
offense. Whether they've been
categories.
running the
You have
football,
15
whether they've been
options.
throwing the
Head to
football,
selected.
critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the
Entering
field.
play call,
This
you have
defense
weld
has had
options.
no
Buff
answer for
selected.
these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that
Entering
kickoff.
play
Don't have to
call,
worry about a
coach
return on a
suggestions.
kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Singleton. The short hands, it's Tuggle. Really good job to pick up a
Entering
chunk of
play
yardage
call,
and get it
coach
out to the
suggestions. There are
39-yard
6
line.
categories.
1st down here for the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice
Entering
gain.
play call, coach
I
suggestions.
love that play call,
There are
and I
6
love the timing of the
categories.
pre-snap
Option is
motion.
set to-
Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
Enter-
Nice
Call
job with the
pre-snap.
pre-snap
Number
motion
1
and
Robert
timing.
Chris.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number one, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Entering play clock, PHP dive.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Turning it on! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Rides to back on the option to give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's McCoby. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught behind the line, it's McCoby. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
Yeah, I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Auction is set. Auction is set.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Coach suggestions. Auction is set.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
Counter Y is selected. Counter Y.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Drag under is selected.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Auction is set.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
Cricket.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Enter. Auction is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks box and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Under fire. And the quarterback caught up two and sacked at the 12.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Action is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good.
And action is set.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too.
Breaks into the open.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Action is set. Action is set.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Price.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Fields. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Inside
there are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Trying to run it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Rush, he is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only got a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Quarterback keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
With the catch, it's Fields. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He fires to the left side. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Wants to throw on third. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Entering play call, thick Patiker flip, pad attempt.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. That's caught. It's McCoby. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Safe man.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options.